into the open. And then we'll continue to the right. There'll be a control panel for us to use the magnet. We'll lift the box over to the left hand side, which will mean we can grapple up onto the platform, and then we'll use the magnet as a secondary platform to bridge the gap. So you'll see me move the box first, place the box down on the left, and then use the magnet as the secondary platform. I just get a bit overzealous with dropping the box, so I have to move it. And then yeah, just place the magnet slightly above the first platform, slightly below the second one, and about halfway between. So this drops you straight into the next drone section. Make sure you're hidden in the grass, and then you can hide in the secondary bit of grass to climb up on the ledge. Just wait until the drone's outside of vision. Okay, so all we need to do with this is wait for the drone to start its path. Where it will jump up on the top directly above us first, but it can still see us, so don't move. What you want to do is wait until it drops down in front of us again with its back turned, and then immediately go. And then just crawl under this next section. As you can kind of tell with the pacing of this chapter, it's a lot more intense than previous chapters. There is pretty much something constantly with either an enemy or, a puzzle where there's some element of risk. What you want to do is just head over to the right here, climb up onto the ledge, and then jump up onto the left. Maybe with a bit more of a run up. And then you'll just climb onto the little drone, and you'll crouch inside the box as it indicates, and this will transition us onto the actual giant glowy orb in the sky. Also, one of the last achievements we'll be getting is no return achievement. And then we'll arrive on the ship. This chapter is the longest by far, so the element of frustration if you die later is the greatest. So just jump across here, jump onto the next section, make sure not to fall, and then crawl through to continue ahead. So the time between the changing of sides for this drone is quite short, so you'll want to be pretty quick. So once it stops looking, we just want to run to the middle. And then when it turns its back, we want to run immediately to the right and drag the box back to the ledge. So just before the ledge, we'll put the box. You can actually stand on top of the box and not be in vision. I didn't realise at the time, makes it slightly easier. The timing on this is still fairly forgiving, so it's not too bad. But obviously if you just want to play it safe, you can climb up here and he won't see you. And then climb up and deactivate the switch, which will allow you to run to the right hand side and get through. I had to play it safe here. You can make it all the way to the right in one go, but I left it just because I didn't want to lose the run, because it's quite late on. Well, I say it's quite late on. We're probably only about halfway through this mission, and the harder parts are still to come. But yeah, so we'll just go through here. We will trigger a cutscene with Mui, so I will be back with you once we're back in gameplay. Okay, so when we're back in control, we just want to continue to the right hand side here, crouching through the little cubby holes of the section. And we'll have another section with patrolling drones. The timings on these are fairly forgiving, so when the first one turns its back, just jump up to the upper section. And the patrolling drone above also is fairly forgiving, so we just want to climb up here and then get as close to the edge as you can. The vision cone on it's not actually that close, so you can get quite close to the edge. And then when it starts to go to the left hand side, you want to peek out and climb up. When you do though, you want to jump onto the right hand side, but not immediately go up. You want to hide under the second ledge on the right. So you'll see as I do here. Because the drone, it's quick-ish, but you can very easily get caught by it if you're not careful. So you see I almost get caught here. Just hide under that section, wait for it to return to its regular duties, and then carry on to the right. There's no real risk in this bit. It's fairly quick and you can take out the drones very easily. You just have to follow what I do with the controlling the drones and controlling the magnet. This will also be where we get the achievement for rescuing Mui. So we'll start when the scene ends. We'll start by dropping directly below us. There'll be a control panel. That will be the control panel for the magnet. Now once we have control of the magnet, all we want to do is use it to attract the drone and trap them in the box section in the upper left where we saw Luna get dropped in. It might take a bit of time because the drone is in a fixed path and the magnet doesn't have much range to get it. But when you do, just drag it up, drop it in the box, and then you want to take, so once it's in the box, you want to stop controlling the magnet and then run as far to the right as you can, and you'll see a secondary drone control panel. Okay, and then what we'll want to do here is just take control of the drone and knock the box off that's currently on the platform at the top. It's not too difficult. You do have to get a bit of speed and you have to get the right angle. So just make sure you're slightly below, get a decent bit of speed, swing to the left and then knock it off. And once you've done that, you'll just want to drag the box, so drop control of the drone and then drag the box so that it is able to be picked up by the magnet. Use the magnet to pick it up and drop it into the box loader. This will make Mui be freed and sent out to the side. Now I actually got stuck here for a second. I couldn't stop controlling the magnet. So you'll see that there's the little cutscene plays out, the box is freed, Mui comes out the side, and then I stay in the magnet. It wouldn't let me release it. It is meant to. As soon as the secondary box goes in, you should be able to, but I got out eventually. And then all you need to do now is the same thing you did earlier with the other box and use the drone to knock Mui down. this will give you the Reunited achievement. Now you'll notice a bit of a weird cut there. That was because I actually died at this next section and had to restart for my no death run. So what you want to do is get Mui on top of the drone, and then you're going to go for a little kind of helicopter fly around, and you need to activate a bunch of switches without getting electrocuted. So that's the first one. Then you'll go up and to the left. That'll be the second one. And then you'll want to go to the right, again avoiding the electrified panels, all the way to the right, and that will be number 3. And then you'll go directly up, and that'll be 4, and then there'll be a 5th and final one. This is where I died, so you just want to shimmy through this bit here, activate it, and there you go. The section's not too hard yourself, but if you are not familiar with where to go, it can be kind of easy to get caught, as I did. But then once you've got it, just continue to the right hand side. There'll be a grate for you to open. You just need to hold X and rip it off the wall as usual, and then continue ahead. Now, you need to be very careful at this section. You actually just need to drop down and then jump. And then jump all the way across again, like that. Don't try and climb down and then back jump, otherwise you'll drop. Also, that section can be a bit iffy with Mui. Mui can sometimes just throw themselves off the map. I couldn't consistently figure out why, but take your time with that section so that you don't have any issues. And it's now just Walking Right Simulator again for a bit, so I'll be back once we're in gameplay. Now they do actually sneak a jump into this section, so just be aware you can fall off the map if you don't jump on the ledges from here. It's very easily missable, and if you kind of switch your brain off because you've just been holding right the entire time, you will get caught out. Those are the only 2 jumps though, that's it. So now we have a little